Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. Alright. Alright, so check it out, everybody. Let's see. Whew. So I've been checking this place out on the map for a while. I knew it'd be too far to walk in and hike, so I rented a bicycle for the day. I wanted to get down to this area and take a look, and all the access roads and hiking trails are open. Obviously the camp is closed. I guess it's not Boy Scout season or whatever, but I wanted to come in and take a look around. I'm gonna go over here for a minute. On the other side of the river is where I was doing some filming on my past few videos with the whistles and the alligators and the tree knocks and all that stuff was that's a bird right down here by the river. So I'm gonna go down here and take a look and get a view from the other side here. Alright, I'll check in with you later. Oh yeah, another thing. Back when I came in, there's some interesting anomalies I'm gonna go take a look at. Get the camera on them. This bike is a comfort bike that I rented. They didn't have any mountain bikes. Not that it's mountainous or anything, but it's a lot of this area is sugar sand, and the bike did not do well. So it's gonna be a pain in the butt getting back out of here. But it opens up into a hard limestone, and the bike did great on that. So anyway, I'll check in with you later. Alright, check this out. Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. Yeti, Sasquatch, Skunk Ape, Bigfoot. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, hopefully they're out today. Maybe I can get something on film. Still looking for that elusive sighting I need for confirmation. Well, total confirmation. Bigfoot Wilderness Camp. Pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look down here. Alright, well, so right over there, right where those cypress knees are, that's where I did some videos, and where I was hearing the knocks way out in the distance that way, and the whistles, and was filming the alligator over here. I'm just on the other side, that's all. And there's a trail that goes, I don't know how many miles it is, but I hiked another, to right about here was about 2.5 miles from where I parked, and then I walked another 3 or 4, and it just kept going and going, and there was no end in sight, and I just was like, well, I better turn around. So maybe one day I can find out where it ends. I'd like to hike the whole thing. Okay. Alright, so check it out. Just pulled over here. Wanted to show you something. I'm deciding whether I want to walk back in there or not, but right there, these trees are snapped over. I'm gonna go take a look. Looking around. There's a tree snap right there. It's hanging down. Looks pretty fresh. There's something whistling back there. It's more, sounds like a beep. Like beep, beep, beep. Well, alright, well. This pine forest over here. I don't know what it is about pine forests, but they're super spooky. They're just kind of ominous, and maybe it's just me. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I guess it's the wind starting to pick up. It's getting overcast, starting to drizzle. But just wanted to film this pine forest here. Kind of creepy. So I guess I'm thinking, you know, your imagination starts playing with you. Like you're gonna look down one of these rows here and see something standing there. All right, it's starting to drizzle. I gotta get my camera. Ooh, what was that? I really did see something down there. Maybe it was a bird. You know, you'll see this for several acres, and then you'll see cypress, and then oak, and then nothing, and then more pine forest. It's kind of crazy all the different types of foresty areas and swamps that there is. Alright, check in with you later. If you look right there, got a snake. Snake in the tree. Heard a snake in the grass, this is a snake in the bush. Alright, I'm back in the area where all those tree branches are broken and twisted and snapped. Checking out the blackberries. Right now they're red, but in a couple more weeks to a month they'll turn black and they'll be edible. Actually, I think there's some black ones over here already. Yep. Right there. They're tiny, but they'll be big and robust here very soon. I'm gonna eat that one right there. Nothing like wild blackberries. They're delicious. There's a bunch right here. Very tasty. Alright, what's happening? Just pulled over off the side of the trail here to get my camera out. Show you where I'm at. So it's been a pretty cool day. I rented this bicycle and I got farther than I have been before back here when I was just out walking. But trying to videotape and ride a bike at the same time is kind of a pain in the ass, especially when the rain down here is kind of sporadic. Today it was thunderstorm would move in and it would stop and be sunny, then a heavy drizzle would move in and stop and then be sunny again. It was just sporadic off and on. I kept going like that, and every time I wanted to pull my camera out and videotape something, it would start to drizzle or rain pretty hard. So I just got this fancy high-def camera, so I want to keep it in good working condition. But I'm almost back to my truck now, and the rain has moved out. But quickly, a couple of things I wanted to videotape when I had my camera in my backpack. I was going down the trail, and right in the middle of the trail was this white-tailed deer. It was about 50 yards from me, and it had its ass to me. And it was sitting there just feeding on some grass or whatever the hell they eat. It didn't even see me. Tail down, ass towards me, and I'm just sitting there waiting for it to do something. And a minute went by. And finally, it stuck its nose up in the air. I think it smelled me. Looked left, looked right, turned around, looked at me. Its tail started to go up. It was super shocked. And that was the first time I've ever got up on a deer where, I saw it first. Usually they see me first and bolt. But what it did next was really funny. Now, I've seen this in videos, but I've never witnessed it firsthand. But the deer huffed at me. I mean, I can't do it. It was like, huff! And hissed. And I was super shocked. I thought it was going to charge me for a second. And it looked like it was about to. But then its buddy came out, running out of the woods, and they took off together. But, I've heard of deer huffing like that, but I've never witnessed it firsthand, so it was quite quite a treat, and I wish I could have shown it to you. And then about 20 minutes ago, a mile back behind me, a giant wild black pig scared the crap out of me too. And they grunted at me. Again, I didn't have my camera out, but whatever. I was trying to battle the rain and keep my camera dry. That's pretty much my day. I called this a comfort bike. My ass is killing me. I need a mountain bike. Some of this terrain can be quite difficult. There's lots of sugar sand. I'm on a limestone road right now, so I'm good to go. I wanted to get down there to that Camp Bigfoot and take a look around. I guess it's the Boy Scout camp. One of the main reasons I wanted to get down there is because I read a BFRO sighting report, and there was a sighting in that area, and it was back where I filmed the giant tree snap and the trees that were pulled over, and I was hearing that whistle. Now, whether it was Squatch, I mean, I don't know, but it was interesting. So here's a game official. I gotta talk to him. He's looking at me like, what the hell you doing down here, son? Shit. Talk to this guy. How you doing? Sorry? Yeah, it got me down there a little bit. I think so. Alright, so back in my truck now. As I was saying, shit, what was I saying? Oh, Camp Bigfoot that I went down to. On the BFRO sighting report, there was a report down in that area that I wanted to get to, and it referenced that Boy Scout camp, and it mentioned the road. Basically, it mentioned this area, and so it said the nearest town was Dade City. The nearest road was River Road, and I've been all in that area, but I wanted to come on the other side and find the Boy Scout camp because it mentioned a four-way stop and the Boy Scout camp area. It mentioned a stop sign too. I didn't see a stop sign, but I came to a four-way crossing and there was a sign that said BSA, Boy Scouts of America. So I'm assuming that's where the sighting was. So within a mile radius of that, that's where I found the big tree that was snapped over and it was all kind of pulled over. And so I wanted to kind of snoop around in that area. And there was also that whistle way back in the distance. I didn't know what it was. It probably wasn't anything Squatch related. It could have been a bird, but it's kind of an odd noise. I think I'm gonna call it a day.